It's time to do the time warp once again. That's right. What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Haywood here from Bacon Ice Cream Productions, Team RTFC, welcoming you to yet another episode of Good Times with Retro Rich and Fun for Five. That's right. We are time warping all the way back to Tuesday, INTV Tuesday. Why? Because this week just blew up. Just totally blew up. But I will have to say, there is some cool stuff. We have some visitors. So this INTV Tuesday, where we'll be playing some Buzz Bombers, is not going to be just me alone. Check this out, guys. What's up? What's going on? We got some people up in here.
Yes.
We got Classic Gaming Fun Pete. We got Jeff from Go Game Go. How's it going, guys?
Yeah. Awesome. Playing a little Double Dragon 2 on the Analog Pocket.
Nice. All right. Very cool. Very cool. So we've got the full invasion here for INTV Tuesday. As we also time warp through all these episodes. So for however long these guys are here, you might see them up in Question Mark Wednesday. You might see them in Atari VCS Thursday, Evercade Friday. Who knows? This is a crazy stream. It's going to be awesome. So, and we've got some people up here in the chat chilling out and ready to talk with us. Brian, what's going on? Ian, what's going on? Isn't it like 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that for Ian? That's crazy. TV's Hasselhoff, what's up? Hey, Jeff. Hi again. Oh, man. Pete's in the house. He better behave.
Yeah, Hasselhoff. He's my only Patreon, so I have to listen to him whatever he says. He's my only patron, so he's the puppet master for me.
So yes, yeah. I do indeed have the correct shirt. Yes.
And I'm like playing some hooking you up pretty good. You're doing INT, right? That's intelligent.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Got the INTV collection on the.
Yeah, I'm working on a review for it.
DS.
So review will be up in a few weeks on it.
Very cool. Very cool. Already distracted pulling out the DS, but for good reason. He's going to be playing some Intellivision with us at the same time. What about that? That's crazy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into Spotlight right here. And we're gonna whip up some good Buzz Bombers action today. But first, actually, you know what? Let's go back to this. But first, it is indeed the Tuesday that marks episode 150 of Good Times with Retro Rich, and that means there was a community tab. So what we like to do is we go through the community tab question and then read our comments live on air. So what we're going to do is going to go over the question. The prompt was, what board or card game would you most like to see represented on the Intellivision Amico? That went on the Bacon Ice Cream Productions community tab. It went on the Intellivision Amico Club Facebook group. It went on the Amico Society and then some other places. We're going to focus on the YouTube community tab and the club and society apps real quick. And we'll go through and we'll read some of these comments. So our buddy Ed Retro Kill 9, he was up on the community tab right away. He said, I've always had a good time playing Yahtzee with the family. We even have huge dice that you can use to roll outside. It's a game everyone knows how to play. And I think it would work well on this platform. That's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool answer. We got Michael up in the group, says, we played a lot of board games growing up. I still have quite a few to this day. The Intellivision game of mine, released last year, X-Ray, is a single-player implementation of the board game Black Box. With the Amico controller display, card games in couch co-op are now possible. As for what I would specifically like to see on Amico, there's so many tabletop games I still play, we'd have to start a list somewhere. But here's a classic that will work well on Amico, Stratego. That's pretty cool. I also was really intrigued by the fact that Michael had made a game for the Intellivision called Black Box. Then I replied to him and said, hey, I want to play this game.
Well, yeah.
Ultimate flashback. Let's go. and I'll play it right on the show.
Let's do it.
So yeah, Michael, you
I
got
am
this.
playing Space Battle.
All right, there you go. There you go. Chris, the Atari creep, he came in and he said, Ouija? That would honestly be an interesting game. He also said I'd like to see Battleship. Controller would be perfect for that. Both selecting your shot and placing your ships, which I agree with, because you got that whole like secret menu, right? The secret screen no one else can see as you're doing your thing. Plus, it's easy for cleanup, right? No, those little pips everywhere.
Oh yeah, especially if you play the small version. We were doing that with my son, the travel version, and it's just so small.
Yeah.
Pull them out, and then they all just kind of.
Yeah, so it's like holy pinheads going everywhere. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So another Chris says shoots and ladders, something simpler on the easy side for the young, so the younger kids can play with parents. Uno as well would be a blast. I also agree with those too. But anytime someone said shoots and ladders, I always immediately think of my buddy Kurt Covert, who's a game designer and lead game designer for a group called Smirk and Dagger Games, and he makes like kind of like edgier versions of all of the classic games. One of them he calls Run for Your Life Candyman. They're hilarious and so much fun to play. He's such a cool guy. I would love to see one of his games actually on Amico, because that'd be super fun. But that's pretty cool. Maggle Jones, also the last one on the community tab, just said simply Monopoly, because like who doesn't you got to have representation, right, on Monopoly. It goes everywhere. I played the Master System version, loved it. Because so why not on the Amico?
It should be a special Intellivision version. Like Nintendo has their own version. That'd be cool to have a Intellivision version.
Yeah, and you could have like the Running Man as one of the options to like play around the board. Have an Astro Smash ship going around.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like I have all sorts of cool things in the community chest, and I'll reference different games and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. All right, so Stratego was a big thing with a lot of people. Over on Amico Club, I had another 2 or 3 people mention it,
really?
And then a couple more people did Monopoly. We got Uno again represented on that list. Steven on the Facebook group on Amico Club said Dark Tower. That'd be kind of cool. That was a neat game. And then Tom, was like just went straight for that old classic stuff, Monopoly, Uno, Life, all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty cool. So let's go over to the society real quick and check in.
Amico Society. I love that page.
Yeah. So TJ, like it's such a great community over there.
He's so goofy.
He's awesome. He is really cool. But we got some great picks over there too.
I'm playing Cloudy Mountain. Sorry, Rich.
Nice.
I just got attacked on both sides.
That's awesome. So the bottom screen has like basically the equivalent of the.
Now you understand what I told you in chat earlier today.
That's
now
cool.
You know why.
Oh man, I wish I had a whatchamacallit, a DS.
I haven't bought it. I haven't beat this game in so long.
Oh, Cloudy Mountain.
I haven't played it in so long, but I'm gonna get it. The dragon's in this dungeon. Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah. No.
I feel bad being on a stream interrupting you while you're doing this.
So, so Grant on the society, he mentions Rummikub, says 30 years back, my wife's grandmother hooked me into Rummikub. It would be cool down the road to see this game brought on board. That's really cool. And then something cool to like kind of pass on with like family fun and all that kind of cool stuff. Jeff says there's a game called 5 Minute Dungeon I think would be perfect for the Amico. Quick, chaotic co-op game that kids and adults can enjoy. I will agree with that one because I've played that very game in a number of different settings, and it would be kind of cool to have like all of that stuff displayed on the controller, and then everything else on the screen could be like really cool timers and like really cool audio and visual effects. The way the game goes is you're playing these cards like you play cards to try to defeat a monster, a boss. So you have like a shield or a sword or a potion or something like that, and you play those cards to like gain points. All the while the clock's ticking down, and there's always an obstacle you have to overcome in order to get to the boss, and then you have to defeat the boss by getting a specific amount of cards that in play that match what the boss is like weak to or something like that. So it's kind of like a frantic game to be playing and all that kind of cool stuff. I just think that would be a blast because it just gets everyone just like, all hectic and, jumping around in the living room and everything. That'd be kind of cool. Donald says, I always want Risk on a console, but I'd like to see Hasbro put out some of its Risk variants. They've done neat twists on the classic game with espionage, cyber conflict, etc. Those variants that are either locked behind collector releases or limited productions would be really different than what has been released on the big three. That'd be kind of cool to get like specialized versions like represented. License would be crazy though, because some of those Risk games have like heavy licenses on them. So that'd be a weird thing to do, but it'd be cool to see. Papa Pete, he hops in there on Amico Society. He said, I'm not looking for any of the regular board games that have already been done with every system. He mentions he wants to see Dark Tower, which is a great game, or the Milton Bradley Game Master series that started with Axis and Allies, Common and Done, but also included less known titles like Conquest of the Empire, Broadsides and Boarding Parties, and Fortress America. Dark Tower is number 1 though for Papa Pete. That's a cool one. That is really, really cool. Travis chimes in with some more Stratego. Tony comes in with Ticket to Ride. That would be an awesome title. Jenny says, just love to see any kind of board games, which would be really cool.
Family board games would be really good.
Yeah, any
like
any
Game
kind,
of
right?
Life, Game of Life Junior, Monopoly Junior, Trouble.
Yeah. Yep.
Did you guys get Trouble in the US one?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Pop-O-Matic? Yeah.
Yeah, that was so cool.
I had that. And then Grant says, just a thought reading the answers here. Can all of the board games actually be converted to a digital version without losing original play design? Some board games are just not designed for the digital fashion. I mean, it's agreed. You're not going to have every one of them be a winner, but there are really cool options to do that, and then so many more that haven't gotten mentioned. Like you could easily do, like Dominion. You could even do some of the more complex board games. Some of those survival games, Pandemic, and like all that kind of stuff. That'd be kind of neat to see represented. And again, if you get it in that price point, then you're making that's a compelling reason to get a digital version of some of these games. Because some of those games, when you get into the ye old board and game store, board and card game store, they're like $70 for the box, right? If you can get a digital version for 20 or something like that, that's a steal. That'd be kind of cool. So, oh hey, Lance is in there. What's going on? What's up? Oh, thanks for calling for the smash. Thank you. Since Hasbro has done board game collections for other consoles, maybe they'd be interested in collection. Yeah, absolutely. That'd be kind of cool. I think though that like the way the Amico is set up though, I'm pretty sure that they would want to split that up, right? They'd want to release like one at a time kind of thing. I think that's just the way that they're going to go. I don't know if you're going to see a collection of games in a pack on Amico, unless it's original Intellivision games, right? Because they'd probably do those. Get like a sports pack, an action pack, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Of the original things.
If they're smart, I mean.
Yeah, like I would say, I'm just throwing, for free.
People love collections, right? Like,
Absolutely.
just-
I mean, well, yeah. People love collections, right?
yeah, it's no, but even on like I am like some of my favorite games on all my consoles are collections of like arcade games or multiple games in one. Even right now, like Grand Theft Auto trilogies comes to the Switch next month. That's gonna sell out physical, right?
Yeah,
People want all those.
yeah, that's true.
Pete's shaking his head like he's paying attention. No, because I died in Cloudy Mountain on the last dungeon, and I just didn't want to go back to it. So now I'm playing Tower of Doom. Because I'm like, you know what? I died in the last dungeon because I had a nice path going through. Anyway, that's what I'm shaking. I told you, Hasselhoff, I got to listen to everything he says.
That's it. I hope all card games on Amico will have the Shifty Eye Dealer. That's awesome.
I never really got into that game, the Shift one there. I never really got into those casino games on the Intellivision.
Yeah, I actually didn't either.
Not my jam. Like it's like I'd rather play in real life, right?
Yeah, but it is kind of cool to have like a character that does have like.
He has no bottom.
He was just like always mad at you. He's like, I don't want to be here. Why am I here dealing these cards? Oh man, it's crazy stuff. All right, cool. So thanks everyone that joined in the community prompt. And remember, we do it every 10 episodes. So, when you see those episode numbers count up, 160 is coming right around the corner. It'll be in the first week of February. Usually on a Monday night, I put it out on the YouTube community tab and then various groups and such on Facebook, MeWe, and Twitter. You can reply on any one of those. And if you reply to anyone that doesn't accept pictures and you want to give me pictures, you can send an email to info@baconicecream.com and we'll put them in the show.
Rich, you shouldn't solicit pictures.
I will vet them. I will vet those pictures. Don't be sending me those nasty
it's like
pictures.
A box of chocolates. You'll never know what you're going to get. I'm sorry. I'm only supposed to be classy on my own channel.
Fair enough. All right, cool guys. So let's pop this in here and get to going on some INTV Tuesday action after we did that. And play some Buzz Bombers, right? Let's do it.
Oh, I got trapped in a time warp.
All right, cool. So, as per the usual arrangement, until I run out of games on this collection and then have to start using the Ultimate Flashback, we play all of our Intellivision games on the Intellivision collection, courtesy of the Evercade VS.
Or the Nintendo DS.
Yeah, well, I don't have that one. So
I just got it. That's why I'm getting ready for Maria. I just got it.
So, let's play some Buzz Bomber. The Buzz Bomber is a kind of cool game. It's a kind of like Centipede, really. Only it's like a rude version of Centipede, where you're playing a can of DDT and shooting bees, and then the hummingbirds are like, "Hey, I'm gonna like pollinate these honeycombs," and then you're like, "No, man, I'm just gonna get rid of them because that's what I do."
Oh, so good, this game. When I did my hidden gems, man, this is such a great game. Have you tried this yet, Jeff?
Yeah, I played it. I liked it.
Yeah, Buzz Bombers is cool.
First time I played it, I had no idea what that thing was at the bottom. And I found it was a bug spray can. I'm like, what is that? Wasn't this originally supposed to have Raid as a tie-in?
Oh, like a sponsor?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was DDT.
Yeah. Yeah, there's Lance right there.
I just feel like a moron, Rich.
Huh?
Either I forgot this from my way back in the day, but I just realized in Tower of Doom that you can choose from 5 or 6 different classes. I only been playing the archer. I'm like, this game is so hard as the archer. So I chose knight.
Oh no, I missed him. The flowers. Come on now. There we go. Whoa. Man, those bees are out of control. These white ones. There might be a little bit of a slight delay in these here. Either that, I'm just not paying enough attention. Boom. All right, so then we're gonna do one more.
What's the strategy here, Rich? Is it you let the bird go?
Yeah, you want the hummingbird. You want to let the hummingbird come in and suck the honey out of the honeycombs, and you want to kill the bees. And you don't want the bees to get to the bottom because they'll plant flowers and make your play space rigid. Yep. And then you get killer bees that come in, but you really don't want to shoot honeycombs, Rich. Let the hummingbird come in, and that's how you get high score, by leaving the honeycombs alone.
Got it.
Yeah, the hummingbird's coming in, sucking the honey out, and the bees you want to kill. And get rid of the red honeycomb though, because that'll spawn a killer bee.
Got it.
Yeah, and don't shoot the hummingbird because you'll kill him.
I don't want that.
Your high score is going up because he's taking all your honey.
It's going down there.
And after a while, like a dog will run through a yard and a bear as you progress.
A bear?
Yeah. You get as you go up. There's cutscenes. See, the bees are chasing your dog.
Oh, Hasselhoff's getting.
Yeah, I've gotten really far in this game. Like I've rolled the table.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
It's one of my favorite games on the system. It took Astro Smash and just made Astro Smash all like a more mechanics into Astro Smash in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I guess I could see the Astro Smash comparison.
Well, it's a shooter, right? It's a
I mean, the direct comparison for me though is definitely Centipede though. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Like left to right. If they hit the honeycomb, they come like faster towards you. That's the only reason why I was like getting rid of the honeycombs, is because as they move faster, they they can make all those bees come in straight for you, and then that's a bad day.
Yeah, and I like the Astro Smash because I'm comparing it to a game on the Intellivision. That's all.
Yeah.
That's Centipede wasn't on the Intellivision, right?
Wasn't it?
I don't think so. Was it? No, I don't.
Atari Soft. There were 3 Atari Soft titles. It was Pac-Man.
Was Centipede one of them?
I think Centipede.
I've got Pac-Man. I don't know. Yeah. I don't have. Yeah, Centipede was. I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Pac-Man, Centipede, and was it Defender?
Yeah. Defender. Yeah, I got Defender and Pac-Man. I don't have Centipede. Wait, do I have Centipede? What color box was that? Was that?
I had all box? 3. I had all 3 of those complete in box, but now I just have a cartridge.
Made it to the
level. I think some of them I have just cartridges. So that was that. It was not a bad score too for a little Buzz Bomber action.
I just I just finished the novice dungeon in Tower of Doom, 6 levels deep.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, let me get to the wrap up here on this episode, and then we'll start doing some more time travel.
I don't remember. Is Buzz Bombers on the Evercade collection?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's one of my hidden gems.
On the
Jeff doesn't watch my channel or yours, Rich. He doesn't watch our channels because I did it hidden gems. It's actually pinned on my channel. Buzz Bombers. Yes. You might want to watch it, Jeff.
I'll take a look.
It's on the Intellivision collections, bro. All did you get the Intellivision collection on Evercade?
Yeah, I got the verses.
Yeah, but did you get the Intellivision collection?
Yeah, that came with it, didn't it? The verses.
Yeah, I did. You're right.
Yeah.
So it's on there, and dude, it's just fun. If you want some just good shooting fun, have a go at it. Though one of the best games on it you might get addicted to is Princess Quest.
Oh,
pretty
that
good.
was the homebrew, right?
Yeah, so good, dude. Though it's better on the Coleco, in my humble opinion, but what do I know? I'm doing the hardest dungeon now, and this game is so good. But I'm struggling with the some of the warps.
I don't know what's going on here.
Hasselhoff is my biggest troll, too. He's just trolling the crap out of me. He pays for that, right? So he's allowed. He steps to the line, though.
Oh, no.
No, he's a good lad.
I'm messing with my Atari. My Atari VCS.
I can't believe you're crazy enough to do this, Rich. You're so crazy, man. I mad respect you for shooting your shows live.
Yeah, why not?
Because I'm squirrel, right? I get so distracted. Oh, Jeff, this is my modded 3DS too. I got this done by a Japanese store 10 years ago, and he went into business, something kitty. Anyway, and it still works, but it's hard coded to the software. So if you lose the software to capture it via USB, it's useless.
Oh, it's modded so you can connect it to the TV?
Yeah, that's how I do my DS reviews. USB. So I just for my computer.
Nice. I saw you doing one of those. I was going to ask you. I completely forgot where you got that from.
Yeah, that's where I got it 10 years ago. Yeah.
Wow.
All right. So what we're doing right now is we're about to do some time warp action. So say goodbye to these guys for a second.
All right.
Bye.
They're still back there. You can't even hear them. But anyway.
Hey,
I can't hear anybody. Jeff, can you hear me?
I cannot.
Can Rich hear me?
Yes.
Can the world hear me?
Everybody can hear you.
But you just said you put us in the back room.
I know, but you're still there. Isn't that fun? And now you're back. And there you go. And now you're gone again.
I have no idea what happened.
All right, guys.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
Until next time, or just a couple seconds from now, we will catch you next time for some good times. I'm Rich, and we will see you later or very soon. It's very confusing. RTFC.baconicecream.com. Will it work this time? I have absolutely no idea. What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Haywood here from Bacon Ice Cream Productions and Team RTFC. Welcoming you to yet another episode of Times with Retro Rich and Fun for 5. That's right. We have made it to Wednesday on our cool little time travel adventure. Am I alone in this adventure? Nah, of course not. Got some friends. And here they are. What's going on? What's going on? We got Classic Gaming Fun Pete. We got Jeff from Go Game Go still hanging out. And as always, we've got Lance saying thanks. And TV's Hasselhoff saying later. Hopefully.
You fooled them. You fooled them.
Totally did.
It took off.
We're back. We're still going strong on this Question Mark Wednesday. And Question Mark Wednesday, of course, we normally do a segment called Digging for Indie Gold. And that's exactly what we're going to be trying to do today. But I must say, there is a possibility that when I go into here, it's not going to work. Because I tried it last week. And we had to wind up playing this weird game that had no idea what was going on.
Jeff's probably
nobody turns off the off.
Jeff, what are you playing? Jeff, what you're playing Switch, right?
I got my 3DS out because I saw you playing yours. I grabbed it. It's running out of batteries. I don't know where my charger is.
What you playing?
Well, I was just buying a game. I didn't realize I still had $10 on my 3DS I hadn't used. But I saw someone on Twitter mention a game called GG Wonderland.
Oh.
And it is, they described it as like a Toho shooter. And so I love shooters. So I went on there. It was $2. So already downloaded it, but now I can't play because I don't have any battery left. The charge is gone.
That's a bummer.
But I'm glad someone mentioned that because that's pretty cool.
All right. So we have made it into the Xbox Game Pass app, the cloud gaming app. I'm gonna hit the indie tab, and I hope that the navigation actually is gonna be there. Oh, thank goodness! Oh, thank goodness!
You got your wired, right? If you're wired, it should.
Yeah. I've got my trusty modern controller, but last week it just totally didn't work. It was crazy.
Wow.
So we're going straight for Spotlight. We're going into this thing, and let's do some digging for Indie Gold with some friends. All right, so for digging for Indie Gold, the rules are if I'm doing it live, then either the chat or a panel member must choose the game I play. There are some rules, though, in doing the choosing. It cannot be a well-known game. So it can't be like Among Us or Ark or something like that. It's just got to be some wild thing. Yeah. So I'm on Game Pass on the Atari VCS looking and digging for Indie Gold. A game that
Children of Morta.
What's up?
Children of Morta.
Children of Morta. Right here.
That game is
11-bit Studios. Hey,
one of my games of the year from 2 years ago, developed by a small team in Iran.
Oh,
yes.
What's that?
A game team out of Iran.
All right. Children of Morta. It runs in the family. Children of Morta is an action RPG with roguelite approach to character development where you don't play a single character, but a whole extraordinary family of heroes. That's cool. I can slash through hordes of enemies, procedurally generate dungeons, caves, and lands, and lead the family of Bergsons with all their flaws and virtues against the forthcoming corruption. Yeah, man, let's do this.
You knew I was going to pick you an action RPG.
Of course.
And if you guys want to know what Pete does on a Friday night, I play intelligent games on my 3DS.
Nice.
Wait, this is Wednesday or Thursday?
Yeah, it's time travel. It's Wednesday.
It's time travel Thursday. So
yes.
I'm supposed to be at work.
All right.
Play Bomb Squad. I don't know how to play that, Rich. You're going to have to show me how to play Bomb Squad.
Well, Bomb Squad? Man, I haven't played that in years. I'm so happy this works, though.
So, Rich, this is Xbox Game Pass on the Atari VCS?
Yeah.
Correct.
You could play Luna on it. I had Stadia running on it and everything.
Yeah.
So
it's really neat.
Stadia. Come on, cut the wire. Oh, I get my drill. Okay.
Beginning performance and the game still needs a little work. Yeah. I mean, I've been playing just about the same amount of time too. Hasselhoff. And yeah, I've experienced ups and downs with the service, but overall, it just amazes me. Because one of the first things I ever did was I was like, you know what? Let me put it through its paces. And I played the first 10 minutes of Halo Infinite through the VCS on that stream and captured it, and it worked. And I was like, this is awesome. You know, I almost don't even need to go get an Xbox. I mean, obviously, I play better.
Stadia on it. I played a bunch of Stadia on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's good stuff. All right,
it's
I must
PC,
be able to
right?
sign in.
You can put Windows on it if you have a thumb drive.
Yeah. Shrine of Challenge. Okay. All righty.
Yeah.
Can I go back?
It's a roguelike, so yeah, it's I really love this game. I play it on the Switch.
Let's do it. Look at this. This is cool. That artwork is solid.
It's got a fantastic story.
It's like a painting
I was going to choose this or Dead Cells for you, but I thought you might have played Dead Cells before.
Yeah. I mean, I might have X Dead Cells because that was also like a really super popular indie game that people were talking about.
This one is
Yeah.
not like this.
Yeah.
I think nobody knows about this game.
Yeah. Man, the
Okay,
atmosphere of this game is huge.
Choose Bomb Squad as their favorite Intellivision game. Are they nuts or something?
Aged wood creaked, echoing through the quiet rooms.
Oh, that's what you got to do. Yeah, I get it.
Near the house stood a shrine to Rhea Dana, goddess and daughter of the land, of Rhea and a being of comfort.
Nice.
Margaret
Kick that up a little bit more.
answers. But the goddess did not speak. There was only the faint whisper of something dark, something hungry.
The juxtaposition of the sprite characters and like the really densely
Seer's bones felt the
like
weight of their age as she climbed.
the densely populated backgrounds. It's really cool.
I love the colors.
Yeah.
Such a great game.
Gone again.
Character progression is pretty fun in it too. Oh, I think my thing's gonna blow up. Son of a poop.
All right.
John's mission would be a simple one. He was to investigate Rhea's greatest shrine. His mother presented him with a fresh divinity shard. From his brother came a newly sharpened sword. His wife gave him a kiss, and his daughter's hugs were full of reason to return home safe.
Nice. That's pretty cool. Putting stuff on a flash drive so you can play MAME on the VCS. Yeah, I mean, the processor will totally handle all that kind of stuff. What are you eating, Pete?
Sliced apples.
Nice. All right. Cool. Ooh, got like a run dash kind of thing. Nice. All right. Nice.
Rhea, a land long forgotten, a place of unimaginable beauty.
That's pretty cool. But the skyboxes there, they kind of like give me like a Bungie vibe. You know, like they're always good at like making draw distance come out of nowhere.
It first appeared as sludge given life, slithering creatures, small and vile.
It's funny how like when you're fighting the slime and they come after your shield, you're gonna hear them like clang up against it.
The thing about this game is, as you progress, you'll unlock family members that you can run the dungeons with, and they each have different like classes and stuff like that, which is really cool thing about this game. Like you send your kid in there.
Wow.
It's kind of morbid, but your kid's pretty good.
All right. All right, so they do drop something that you can gain some health back. Those standing guys are vicious though. I guess those are checkpoints or save points or something. Whoa.
Whoa. Impeding further progress. A battle for certain.
LB. Okay. Yeah.
Banished by light itself.
Nice.
Corruption abated, leaving the shard cold in hand, dark, in need of life.
Very cool.
I wouldn't hustle off
The shard
on the OG Atari. No, I wouldn't do that. But I don't know.
energy.
Furniture Palace. That.
Rich, you might know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about Furniture Palace on the VCS.
Not on the new one because it's plastic.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got the Onyx one. The OG one, maybe?
On the OG, I don't know. I still don't know about those oils. It's in so long if it's just sitting
Well,
there.
I don't own a Woody from because I had a Gemini. Mine's all plastic. So yeah.
Oh, I mean on the new one.
Oh, the new. Oh, I don't have the wood one. You guys
I have
one?
I have the collector's edition. It is wood, but I don't know. I still
Rich, put some furniture polish on it. Tell us how it went.
yeah, right. I don't know about that one.
I didn't know that was
No,
like-
I've got Onyx. I went super cheap. I found the cheapest Atari I could last year in March. It was the
Yeah.
Onyx.
Well, and then they all went into like they all went on sale and stuff. So all right, so this one's cool. Those ones are very, very cool. We gotta move on a little before it gets to like me playing games till 1 o'clock in the morning. I wake up and do the Evercast, but very cool. This is very, very cool. Let me get him back here. Awesome stuff. The fun was, like I would normally do it, but then I would just cover Pete's face. But fun is definitely found in that one.
I'm leaving now, so you don't need to cover my face. I've got to go. But
Oh, you gotta go.
hanging out. Thanks for letting me be
All
a
right.
part of your videos.
Hey,
I'll send
thanks
you a
for,
bill
thanks for
for
hanging
my
out.
appearance fee.
Nice. All right. I'll
See you tomorrow
man.
morning. See you tomorrow
Yep.
morning for the Evercast. Bye, Jeff.
That's
Bye.
it.
See you, Pete.
See ya, Pete. So, but fun was definitely found on
What?
this one. This was really cool.
You said the Tar VCS was on sale last year?
Yeah. Right at the end of the year, they put the all-in bundles on sale for like $249 or something like that.
Oh, you're
Which was
kidding. I missed
crazy. It's crazy. And at that price, I know a lot of people say like, "Oh, I don't know, like still don't know if I would do it or not." I think you're crazy if
At
you don't
that
consider it.
At that price, I would have done it. I didn't see the sale.
Yeah,
Shoot.
exactly. I mean, you know what though? I think they're going to bring it up. I think they're definitely going to bring it up. I just ruined mine through the dishwasher. Pete, no, what's going on? Also, by the way, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was rocking it.
If you see If you see it for 250 again, shoot me a message. Rich.
We'll do.
I'll get it for 250.
Absolutely. And then you can jump in and play some awesome stuff. You would get in on some more multiplayer action, because I know we were playing back and forth. We were playing Antstream for a little bit before my first VCS bit the dust. I gotta like refresh all my accounts and stuff now.
Yeah,
But
Hasselhoff was saying the Micro Center had it for 250 on Black Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, I heard they had a sale. I've been checking them every so often. I guess it hasn't happened since Black Friday. I just looked just like 2 minutes ago, to be honest.
$279 at GameStop.
So even GameStop had it on sale.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, man, we're rocking all sorts of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff's rocking the logo. It's great. It's great times.
Rich, your channel is taking off here, dude. You're going to be at 1,000 before you know it.
I mean, we're trying to do stuff.
That's
we're trying to do big things here, and I love everybody that comes on over and hangs out with us. Like, why not, right? It's all for good times. We're trying to shine the light on awesome causes too. That's we do all sorts of cool stuff. But it is now time to jump forward in time once again to go to Thursday, where we're going to play something on Atari VCS for 5 minutes. So without any further ado, let's do that. You ready to jump, Jeff?
Let's do it.
All right, cool. So we'll catch you next time, or in again a couple minutes or seconds, for some good times. I'm Rich, and that's Jeff, and we will see you later or in a second. Take it easy, guys. RTFC.baconicecream.com. So I ran out of recharge games. So what do we do now?
Uh-oh.
What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Hayward here from Bacon Ice Cream Productions, Team RTFC, welcoming you to another episode of Good Times with Retro Rich and Fun for 5. That's right. We have made it all the way through all of the days. We are now entering Atari VCS Thursday, but we're not alone. We've got some people up in the chat. What's going on? Oh, Go Game Goes in the chat. But also, right here, what's going on?
How's it going, right?
How's it going?
Good.
We're ready to rock some more Atari VCX action. And I think what we're gonna do, since you're here, is just go ahead and select another random game right from my menu and play that for a couple minutes and then talk about it. So what we're gonna do now is hey, what's going on, Ian? Again, what's up? We're gonna go through here and put myself into the spotlight thing, and we're gonna go to this guy right here. Now I'm in a box looking at my Atari VCS, and we're gonna go through here and we're gonna pick up some games. So let's see how many I've downloaded. So I downloaded all of the 7800 games.
Awesome.
And I have some other games that I've previously owned that we've done Fun for Fives on. So what if I go into the store here, and then I go to games there, and then there we go. All right, cool. So we can basically go through this menu right here. Let's load some more, and then we'll just pick out a game. And if as long as it doesn't take forever to download, we'll play some.
How are you liking the 7800 games?
7800 games are pretty cool. They're actually really neat, and the Flashback Friday, as they call it, is pretty cool because they drop a game, sometimes two, every Friday, and it's usually one of those 7800 emulated titles. I've missed a few, and some I own elsewhere, right? So Alien Brigade I don't own on the VCS because it's on Atari Collection 2, I think, on the Evercade. Fatal Run is a newer one. Centipede is a slightly newer one. Real Sports Baseball was, I think, today's game, actually, for Flashback Friday. And then, of course, Asteroid 7800 is on one of the collections as well.
I love the 7800 version of Asteroids.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm partial to the 2600 version myself, but well, it's everyone has like different like different loves. Like for example, Pete loves the 7800 version of Dark Chambers, but I actually really like the 2600 version. Because it's just slow. It's like you can just chill and go through.
Are there Atari arcade games on the VCS?
There are
Original arcade games?
They're in the Atari VCS Vault 1 and 2.
Ooh,
They're buried in there. So and each one of them, so Vault 1 comes with a VCS base. So like as soon as you log into the store, the VCS Vault's like right there. And then Vault 2 is, I think it's only like $5 or something like that, and you get 20 something games. So that's not bad. So as we go through here, is there any title that's kind of like poking at you? You might want to check out.
I really like. I don't know if you like it, but I really like Black Widow.
Oh, Black Widow. Okay, so we can do that.
It's kind of like a shooter.
Yep.
There's an update available. I wonder what that is.
There's an update, huh? All right, so can't be that bad. Yeah, let's download it real quick. We got Fios here.
I really like these recharge games.
They are really cool. We've done Fun for Fives on all of them so far. I did Missile Command last week. We wrapped them all up. Missile Command was the one that came out first, so it's a cool game, but it's missing all of the added features that all of the other recharge titles have. So
that was the oddball because it came out did it have challenges? I can't even remember. It's been so long since I played it.
No, Missile Command didn't have that. Oh, original Black Widow was in collection 2, huh?
Ooh, that's nice.
What
Because the
if we did
original
that?
one is all vector.
Yeah. What if we did that?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Let's go back to home. I think I've got Vault 2 on here. I don't have to download it again. Yep, VCS Vault 2.
Excellent.
Hopefully I won't get nixed on YouTube because the music the music licensing is brutal. Oh, that's really.
Do they have an option to turn the music down and keep the sound effects up?
That's my mic. I don't want to do that. Yeah, let me see if I can do that. All right, let me do here. We'll go to options, audio, music effects, menu music. Goodbye. All right, cool. So that way, no one's gonna come get me. All right.
Papa Pete said he's ready. I wonder if he meant ready to jump in here.
Oh yeah, jump on in.
Is Pete on your Discord?
Yeah, he should be.
Yeah, Pete,
Yeah.
the link's right there.
Let's see. Atari baseball, basketball, football, soccer, avalanche, canyon bomber, destroyer. I don't think I have it in here. Let's go to the first one. Let's go to Vault 1 and see if it's on there.
There you go.
Papa Beach checking. Nice.
I need to get an Atari VCS, Rich.
It's cool, man. a lot of people get down on this thing, and I don't know why. I think it's actually really, really cool.
I was down on it originally just because to be honest, I was shocked that it came out after all the problems they went through.
Yeah, I mean, they did. They really went through the ringer, these guys. But yeah, I mean, oh, here it is.
Yes,
here it is. Widow. All right. So original Black Widow. Today's fun for 5. Let's do it.
I love that they got the cabinets there. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I think this is a real classic game. I don't hear many people talk about Black Widow though.
Yeah. How do I? Where's the All right.
You started? Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Yep.
All right, look how cool that game is. What's the control scheme here?
Oh, okay. Got it.
Is it double stick?
So it is a twin stick, but it's twin stick. I wonder if I can. Nope, they didn't map it to the. They didn't map it to the sticks. They mapped it to the buttons. So the face buttons on the controller.
Hasselhoff said that he changed the control scheme on arcade Black Widow to use both thumbsticks.
Oh, really?
Because that would make it a lot better, don't you think?
Yeah. So how do we do that? We go to main menu here. Options, controls, one player start. Okay, up, down, left, right. So how do we do that? Okay, can I do select? Can I put up? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now you're doing a stick. Excellent.
Down. Yeah.
God, that'll make it so much better.
Left. All right. Right.
So I think that's how Recharged is, isn't it? Was it a twin stick?
Yeah. So then, instead of that, let's actually do full stick. Up. Down. Thanks, Hasselhoff. That's clutch.
Yeah, that was a great idea from him.
All right, and then that's cool.
Papa Pete is backstage, Rich.
Oh, there he is. What's up, Pete?
Hey, guys.
Look at you guys twinning out on that shirt.
Yeah, I had to have a good shirt on too.
Oh, that's good. That's good times.
I stopped for a few minutes, not too awfully long tonight, but just time for one Christmas tree beer.
Nice.
At a time.
No double fisting tonight.
All right, resume.
You don't have to work tomorrow, do you, Pete?
I do not. No.
That's good.
This is neat to see. I'm really happy to see more of this, especially hearing that it's gone. When you said it's on for $250, did that include the controllers that came with the original bundle?
Yeah.
Wow.
So for me, it was I didn't get it for $250. I got it for just over $300 with shipping when I bought mine. But yeah, the $250 bundle was a classic controller, a modern controller, and the VCS.
Oh, wow.
For that price.
Wow.
Oh my goodness gracious, this is so much better.
Because both controllers sold separately are $60 a pop, right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and I don't know about the classic controller at $60, to be honest. I mean, it's good, but I don't know if it's $60 good. I would probably say, it's worth a good 50. Yeah, maybe.
To me, the big question on that, on the original joystick, Rich, the big question for me is, how does it work as a paddle? Because I know you can turn that stick.
Yeah, and it's okay. It's okay. I mean, it's not a substitute for a paddle, in my opinion, in any way, shape, or form. Right. But if you don't have it, it'll get the job done. Ooh, you know what? Because it does have that turn. I'm wondering if I stick that thing in the Evercade VS. I wonder if I could get paddle games to work on it.
Ooh.
I might just do that.
So does it work better than just a thumbstick?
The paddle? When you have the controller
Yeah, if you're using the old controller and using the stick as a paddle, do you think that works better than if you're using the new controller with the
it depends. It depends on how you prefer, like what you would prefer to feel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it as much. I'd rather just use a D-pad or an analog stick. But it might have been just that's because that's what I got used to. Now in the modern day, and when I was playing. When growing up, I mean, I actually had paddles, so you can't beat that. Your whole hand is on the paddle. It's just something about like having to like hold the stick in a way that's unnatural to you. Because when I held a classic Atari joystick, you want to hold it like a stick shift, right? You're holding it with your hand like this, like a fist. But then having to hold it with the two fingers to try to like move it back and forth, very very awkward. You get used to it, but it's awkward. This is pretty cool. Now I like, because I never really actually played this game outside of the recharge version, and now I understand why there is a recharge version of this game. This game is pretty fun.
I never played it in the arcade. I only played it on MAME, and I was like, wow, this game is awesome.
Yeah.
Trying to think of who I watched play this game not long ago. It had to have been on the VCS in one of the streams. Might have been Pete.
Oh yeah.
I played it. I did a video on the Switch version.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, and that's the recharge.
Maybe that's what it was.
They're all the recharge are on Switch as well.
Yeah. That's a smart move though, because then you're getting the license out there, and you're getting people to know, like, oh well, Atari's back and you're making these games.
So I when I was doing this, I looked up the developer. It's pretty much a one-man team making these games.
Yep. Yeah, and then they've got this they got this really cool lady doing the all the new soundtracks too.
Yes.
Her name's Megan McDuffie, if I'm not mistaken. And those jams are pretty incredible. Some like nice like house electronic kind of music. It's very cool, and it goes well with the aesthetic too, because you got that neon retro feel with all of it. I really like the fact that all of the recharge games have that aesthetic. Oh man, I just got wrecked.
So, do you know much about I heard there's a new Food Fight coming out for the VCS.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, Food Fight is coming. I think there was like a small teaser, but there wasn't anything like, nothing to write home about as far as that goes. Oh, the game over.
I love that game, Food Fight, back in the arcade way back in the day.
Oh yeah,
love
that's a new game.
Yeah, Food Fight's awesome. I remember when we did a challenge on that. I forget why we did that. Oh, it was because it was one of the original Evercade challenges.
Oh, okay.
And that was awesome. So cool, guys. That was pretty awesome for some Black Widow action on the Atari VCS. I'm gonna go back to this guy right here. So we can hang out here. I would say for sure, fun was indeed found. This one's pushing like, as far as an arcade game goes, and something that I missed growing up. This is pushing possibly Certified Good Times in my book, because this was really neat. It was a really neat game. It definitely has that gameplay loop that hooks you, and it wants to make you play some more.
Did you start up the other version of it, Rich, before you played the Vector one?
Yeah, I played. So I played Recharge before I played this one. Ever.
No, I didn't notice it. I don't know what. That's the only version that I've seen is the Vector one.
Oh, so you've never seen Recharge?
No.
Oh well, I mean, so real quick, I'll pop back in there. And
all the Recharge stuff is pretty much Vector. I mean,
and fire it up. Yeah, it's really.
It looks
cool.
like Vector. It's not truly Vector, but it has that same aesthetic.
So let's go to
Okay.
recharge real quick. We'll play that for a couple minutes for you, and then you can time travel with us, Pete. We're gonna go into Friday, and do a quick fun for 5.
But oh yeah, into Friday. I say I'm already into Saturday.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're traveling back in time.
That's right.
That's cool.
Oh wow, look at that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then this is recharged. So, I mean, again, like the same kind of feel.
Yeah.
But I can already tell that the original arcade game, the action is faster, and the feel of the feel of the spider, and even the flow around the web on the recharge version is a little looser. Like the controls feel a little loose. It's way tighter on the arcade version. That's actually a cool way to do it. Like you play that other version and then go right into recharge just to kind of like see the difference.
Does it make this
very,
easier?
It's very, very cool. It does actually, because there were, I think, the first 3 or 4 runs that I ever did during the original Fun for 5. I was just getting owned left and right.
Right.
But yeah, like here in Recharged, obviously, you're getting all these crazy, like, drop attacks, and everything's exploding, like it's bigger, better, faster, right?
I don't think there aren't any power-ups in the arcade, right?
Not that I know of.
Like you just got the triple shot there.
Yeah, you get the spread.
Oh, get that egg in the hole. Ah.
Yeah, that was me. And then the thing is, you get that one hit kill, and then it's done. And then so 34-55 on a cold run, and it was the best score that I had on the leaderboard. So yeah, I mean that's cool. That's really neat. So all right, cool. Let's go back here. So yeah, that was cool. That was fun. That was really fun. So are we ready to do a little more of the time travel? I think so. And then we're gonna play something. I think we're gonna do. Yeah, I think we'll do this.
I've been here all week, Rich.
That's right.
It's already a Friday.
Yeah. It was the easiest week you've ever been through, right? Let me put this in here through there. All right, cool. So we're getting ready for that. And hey guys, if you're in the chat still, thanks for sticking with us. And if you hold on for just a little bit, we'll take you to Friday. And if you're listening or watching on replay, well, we'll see you when we see you. All right. Until next time, guys, this is Rich and Jeff and Pete. And we'll all catch you next time for some good times. Take it easy, guys. RTFC.baconicecream.com. Can you believe it? We made it to Friday. And now it's time for some more Fun for 5 action. What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Haywood here from Bacon Ice Cream Productions and Team RTFC, welcoming you to yet another episode of Good Times with Retro Rich and Fun for 5. That's right. We've completed our time travel journey. We've arrived safely in Evercade Friday. But like we all knew for this entire week, we are not alone. We got some friends. What's going on? We got Jeff from Go Game Go.
Let's go.
And we got Pete, Papa Pete. What's going on? It's awesome to be hanging out with you guys, doing some awesome stuff.
I just realized you traded one Canadian Pete for another.
We did.
That's right.
We did.
It's like the
We're all named. We're all named.
We might have confused Dan. Hello, Dan. Good night. If he's still here.
Dan, we're back.
TV's Hasselhoff. He can't figure out what's going on. He's like, "What are you guys doing? What are you doing? They can't figure out the stream tonight." So what we're doing, behind the curtain, a little, is we're shooting all these episodes because I'm going to cut them up after the stream, and then they're all going to come out as Fun for Fives, go on their individual things. And we did this. I did this once before on a total whim, and it was probably the best and most fun stream I ever had, hanging out with the chat, because people were just in it. They were in it on the time travel gimmick, which is awesome. And this time, having people hang out, it's just, oh man, this is the best, to have like people also in the chat to talk on a panel. It's really, really cool. Good old Rich doing the episodes live. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you have a work week like I did this week and a family week. Oh man, it was crazy. It was crazy. Okay, now I understand. Only Pete ruined it by playing a DS while you're working. Oh, come on. He's fine. He's fine. He can play his DS. It was cool. He can play the DS while he's trying to play those Intellivision games while I was playing on the Evercade.
That's right.
It is Evercade Friday.
Hey, guess what?
Oh,
I can do that now too.
Nice. That is good stuff. So,
yeah, I see another one coming out. There it is.
Yeah, we got the trifecta of the Evercades.
That's
right.
Awesome.
That is good. That is good stuff right there.
Mine has Worms in it, and even though I love Worms, this is my least favorite Evercade game.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those ones that it's hard, right? When you're by yourself, Worms is good, but it's not great. And then you only get 3 of them, and the puzzle one's kind of cool. But it really, Worms shows its magic when you've got the friends over, right? When you got the VS and you're sitting around and you got 4 controllers and you're playing. That's when it really shines. But still, as a collection, it is a little weak because you're not really going to take that on a trip, right? Unless you're going somewhere with your VS, knowing you're going to be playing with other people, you're probably going to leave that one behind.
Yeah, in the Dreamcast days, my wife and me and 2 of her brothers, it was almost like every Saturday night we'd play Worms Armageddon on Dreamcast, 4 players.
Yeah,
it was as much fun as you can have multiplayer. It was just awesome.
Yeah, no, it's that multiplayer is where it's at, right? Well, and with the Dreamcast too, you could be playing like Choo Choo Rocket and like all sorts of other fun stuff too. Yeah, that's good. That's a good time. Brian says, "Did you open your Founders Edition, or are you keeping it sealed?" Pete is going for it right now. Left in suspense. It's still sealed.
Still sealed.
Still sealed. Ah. Well, of course, everybody knows I opened mine because we've been playing on it.
I've opened my purple one.
Oh, I opened the purple. Yeah. Yep. Gave the 2 I had away. Gave it on the got 2 of them. One to my brother-in-law for Christmas.
Wow.
And one to the lucky winner of the giveaway at the 500 like giant thing. It was the culmination of the Alzheimer's walk and the 500 sub thank you and all of those other things.
That is so generous, man.
Speaking of those things, though, we hit officially. I've been waiting for the numbers to go. I did an ad campaign. I did some other things to try to promote the channel a little bit.
Yeah.
Whatever I did worked. I hit some buttons and some things happened, and all of a sudden there's all sorts of new people here. So thanks everyone for being here. But I did notice we crested over that 750 mark.
Wow.
Which means we have to do some celebration in that one. I will say thank you right away for that. But there will be a 750 thing that will happen. Probably be a live stream. All sorts of friends will be invited. Everyone here, of course, is invite all the Evercast folk. They're all invited to come and hang out. maybe do some cool games and stuff. And of course, there will be something. I have to figure out what that is because I didn't expect to hit that. When I hit the ad campaign, I was like, yeah, I'll probably get like 10, 20 people. It'd be cool. But wow, that was cool. So we're hoping that we can do some really cool stuff, and it'll be fun. It'll be neat. But TBD, probably in mid-February we'll do that.
Right on.
So it'll be cool. Very cool.
My founders is still sealed, but last weekend I did my the handheld and the mega bundle. I opened that, and the goal is like I wanted to open it. I want to do an unboxing video, and I haven't had the opportunity. Busy running around. I just got back. I've been on the road all day today. I got back around 11 o'clock my time tonight, 10:30. And so maybe sooner than later, the old Founders Edition will get opened up too, because I mean, it's mine. I'm not getting rid of it.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of when the time's right, but we'll do like you did with the mega bundle and open it up. Right.
That's awesome.
Hey, Rich, I got a quick question for you on the Evercade via versus is are they gonna make online leaderboards, you know?
I believe that is in the pipeline.
Okay. I thought I had heard that. And I was hoping that's true because that'll make it even better once that hits.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I have another go ahead.
I know that they've got some work to do. There's some things that we need to like work on in the background in the advent of the 2.0 update for the handheld to bring in parity with the VS. There was some chaff in the air and a rough landing when it finally launched. There were some things they need to work on, some bug fixes that they weren't anticipating for the handheld, and then some things that cropped up with the VS because it's so brand new. People were like, "Oh, hey, I noticed this. Ryan over there, he's in the dungeon and he's just working and try to get that stuff ironed out." So extra features I know have gotten put on the back burner a little bit, but they're still working on all that stuff. So.
Are they getting us Asteroids Deluxe?
That is a huge question.
I was so disappointed when I clicked on it and it was Asteroids. I was like, oh man, I love Asteroids Deluxe.
Yeah, many people have asked that for that exact same thing to happen. Yeah. I'm imagining that'll come into a patch. They can get the right ROM and they'll put it out an update. And then the cool thing about the VS is if you update the firmware, they can actually pack the ROM inside of the firmware. So when you put it in your cartridge, you can just update it through there. The same thing with the handheld on smaller titles like That's Asteroids cool. Deluxe. They could wind up doing that too, and then slip it in the firmware. But you got the 4 gigs of extra space on the VS, so that's room for that, which is neat. It's cool.
Buddy of mine get hold of me today and asked me a lot of questions about the Evercade because he wanted to get one. Probably know him, Stacy Burns from Console Purist on Facebook. And big collector, eh? Like he's got 12,000. His collection's up to 12,000 games. He has 30 some complete sets for different consoles. He's working on Dreamcast right now, but he decided to get into Evercade. So he messaged me today about buying it. I said, fun stock. There's even Video Games Plus out of Toronto with ships to the States.
That's right.
That's right. Too. They ship to the States, same as any place in the States. Then, of course, you got Amazon. But he looked at the verses on Amazon, still said pre-order. And I thought,
that's right.
Well, is it okay? I'm thinking, I know that it was going to be released. The Founders were delayed, but then they came to Europe. Then they came to North America. We all got our Founders back early December, if not late November. And then is the regular versus not being shipped around the world now?
Yeah, so they had to delay because of all the craziness.
Sure.
A little bit of shortages, a little bit of that pipeline slowness.
Yes.
And what they had said, I think it was this coming week, is VS regular editions hitting Amazon US and all the rest of the pipeline. They did leave it a little ambiguous in case there were still things that were going on that was going to prevent them from doing that. Okay. But I do think that it is the case that we're going to get that this coming week, which is cool.
But if you ordered from Funstock, you would already be receiving yours, correct?
That's right. Yep. And there is a little bit of a price difference. You pay a little premium for that, but they do have them in the hand, and they'll just send them right to you. They're region free, so it doesn't matter where you're getting it from.
Yeah, that's right.
So, and I order all my stuff from Funstock anyway. because as soon as they put out the pre-orders, Funstock's always the one that gets it first. So I
Right.
put in the pre-order right away, and then I get all of the ones with the PEGI rating because that's from the original. So I just keep it. So like all mine have
Sure.
the box there. Where some people don't have they want the clean thing without any of the stuff, because the ESRB stuff I think is on the back of the American ones. Yep, you got the PEGI.
Yep. See, because that all came from Funstock, right?
Exactly.
I got the Mega
So-
Bundle 2 days before they stopped selling it. So
Yeah. Well, then that
Good
hurts
timing,
too,
dude.
because you don't
Yeah.
have those two Namco carts in there, and
yeah,
Technos.
that's different
That's-
too.
that's
The Namco.
That's 3 that are not going to be there
Yes.
after. Was it March? Is going to be completely gone after March.
But this was something Casey Nidal showed me, is he had his premium pack, and his premium pack, which is right here.
Yep.
His premium pack, which he bought at, I believe, from Amazon over here, Amazon US. It did not come with Namco 1. It came with Data East.
Yep, Data East and Interplay. Yeah, they must have changed that now, because in the UK they used to have that as the in the US it was Data East, Atari, and Interplay, and in the UK it's that one. It's Atari, Namco, and Interplay. They're going to change it obviously now after March,
Because Namco's gone.
Exactly, because Namco would be gone. But yeah, the UK kind of was the only one to get Namco. So Namco never really came to the US outside of a reseller, which is the reason why Namco was so much more expensive here in the US when it did finally show up on Amazon, because those Amazon sellers were third party.
I see. Yeah.
Sellers.
Because I'm not seeing the difference in prices if I order from Funstock or, for example, Video Games Plus in Toronto.
Yeah.
Again, though, Video Games Plus, if you're anywhere in North America, it's just as good as buying it from next door type thing, because they ship out of New York State and out of Ontario. So
that's right.
Were the 2 Namco collections UK only?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think there was a North American version of either.
Yeah,
one.
there wasn't a non-PEGI Namco, not that I know of yet.
But did they still use up the number on the backs of the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Namco 1 is number 2, cartridge 2, and Namco 2 is cartridge 6.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't think they're gonna go back and renumber them. They're just gonna
So
not be
basically,
there.
in US, there are no number 2 and number 6.
Yeah, so if you're looking at variants, right? Yeah. The ones that have the non-PEGI in the front, there isn't a Namco 1 or 2. So yeah, cartridge 2 and 6 is just an open hole. So you have to have them with the other one. So yes, they are in fact being discontinued for now, in air quotes, I guess. Hasselhoff, and so are Technos 1 and Oliver Twins. Oliver Twins, because of the deal that they had originally with that cartridge, all proceeds were going to charity, which was awesome. And then Technos was, again, just one of those license deals, kind of like Netflix, that just fell off.
It ran out.
So yep.
I sure hope they can redo a license with Namco and get it on the Versus, because that would be cool to play those games on TV.
Absolutely. So, but let's say we get into some cool action on the Evercade VS, shall we? I've got this guy right here for today's Fun for 5. It's Mega Cat Collection 1.
Oh, that's a good one.
All right, and then how we do the Fun for 5s when we do an Evercade cart collection, because I can't play every game for 5 minutes, because then it'd be the longest episode ever. Because these collections are so big. What we do is call a segment called Rich's Picks, where I go through and grab a couple games that I know that I want to highlight, and then I'll play them for a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes and tell you why I picked it, and then we'll go back to the wrap up and have another conversation or two. So, without any further ado, let's hit this button here and go to playing some VS. All right. So now I'm in the box, and we've got some games right here. We got Almost Hero, Coffee Crisis, Creepy Brawlers, Justice Duel, Little Medusa on the first row. The one I want to highlight on here, I know Pete, OEB Pete, would want me to highlight Coffee Crisis because it is a good game, and I will give it a head nod. I will say, hey, it's pretty good, but I really want to play Justice Duel, so we're going to play Justice Duel. And why are we playing Justice Duel? Because it's basically a crazy version of Joust, and I love Joust. And why wouldn't you want to play a Joust where you could be Abraham Lincoln flying around, battling for glory on a bald eagle? It's so weird. This game is so weird. Let's hit it. So we're of course we're playing Abe. We've got to. The weird thing is, there we go.
I love he's got the hat on.
Yes. Got it. Was this supposed to be like in front of it was like the Grand Hall of the White House or something like that? And then you just go through all these levels. So instead of having like multiple enemies up front in the first couple waves, it's just like some one random flying robot. Some of them shoot at you, some of them don't. But Mega Cat is like this, right? They take a already existing game series and kind of put their spin on it, and make it kind of fun.
That's Lobson. If he's not wearing the hat, you can't tell it's Abe. That's a good point.
That's true. That's
I guess
true.
it's either him or Mr. Monopoly. That's about your only two choices.
Yes. There we go. Got him.
Cleaned them out.
What was this on the NES, Rich? What was this
So-
on?
So I think this was so the what Mega Cat does is when they were one of those they're kind of like a homebrew studio, right? They put out these games. Most of these games saw releases in the early and mid 2000s, sometimes even as early as young as 2 or 3 years ago. Some of these games came out as homebrews. And I'm imagining, I think they pressed some cartridges in some of these games. They have like when they do the releases, but I don't remember if this one ever saw like a actual cartridge release on the NES. But yes, this would have been created in a NES creation tool. And I'm not exactly sure what they would have used.
I don't recall ever seeing anything like this. I mean, and I'm sorry, Abraham Lincoln flying around on a bald eagle, like knocking out robots. That's memorable.
Yes.
It's hard to forget.
Oh no.
Even for a Canadian.
Yes.
Who were the other choices for players, Rich?
I
think General Lee was in there.
Yeah, General Lee is in there. Let's see here.
Sir John A. Macdonald there. That's the first Prime Minister of Canada.
Can we go back in here? Was it?
Wayne Gretzky, right?
Yeah. let me just load it up so I can
Who's
see.
the Prime Minister of Canada? I don't know. Ricky from the Trailer Park Boys.
So it's Lincoln, General Lee, Grant, and Petty.
That's a great choice.
Is this can you do 2-player in this, or is it strictly 1 player?
Oh no, you can definitely do 2-player, but like so when on the Evercade, on the handheld, obviously you couldn't do that, but with the VS, yes, you can.
With 2-player, they should include John Wilkes Booth. You could have a Lincoln Booth battle.
Jeez.
That's hilarious.
Bully.
Nice. That is good time. So
4 players, it says. Action, 4 players.
Yeah, four-player action. You get them all in there. That's
That'd
awesome.
be chaos.
Yeah. So that is Justice Duel is a richest pick for sure. A Little Medusa is another cool game. that I would say definitely check out. But I'm going to go down here because there's a couple games here that we got to hit. We got to
I
hit.
played
I
a lot of
usually only
Old
do
Towers and Super Painter.
Yeah, I usually only do about 4 of them. Log Jammers is okay. It's a kind of a cool game. Multi-Dude is also very cool. It's that one is elevated above Log Jammers. And Old Towers is definitely a pick for me. It's a religious pick. So let's go in here.
Yeah, this is a good game.
It's good stuff. And also, if I'm not mistaken, is one that people may or may not be able to vote on to watch us play tomorrow live on the Evercast.
Mm.
So as we're doing our live score challenges, and then you can see me be not as good as many other people. Certainly not as good as whatchamacallit.
I love the art style of this game.
Yes.
Yeah, if you haven't played it, you when you go in a direction, you go the length of the screen until you hit a wall. Yeah, there's no moving around a little bit. It's the full length until you hit something.
Yeah,
it's very cool.
Nice popcorn background music too.
Yeah. So yeah, and this all these puzzly kind of games are right up my alley because I love it. I love a good puzzle game. Let's go back down this way.
Yeah, I'm the same way, Rich. I love puzzle games.
Oh man, if Old Towers wins, I might have to. I'm just gonna have to remember how I did all this. Let's see here. Nope. I think I might have messed myself up. Yeah, because I can't change direction now. I'm caught. I didn't want to go up because I didn't want to hit those spikes.
Yeah, you are trapped, aren't you?
Yeah. Also, interestingly enough, where it says hit A, you actually have to hit X on the VS controller. So I don't know what that's all about. Let's see. Do I have to? Oh, okay. You can go that way. All right. All right. So.
Yeah. Yep. There you go.
Boom. And then I can go back down now. Oh no! I did it again. Trapped myself again.
Wait a minute. Yeah. What?
Yeah,
I've done this level. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this.
So it's this way, right? And then you go down this way, and then you just go up. Boom.
Yeah. Okay.
And there it is. So now you got to be careful. All right, so how do I get through the side here? That's weird, right?
You go all the way down the bottom? Oh, wait a minute.
Oh wait, it's don't I have to change? That was just me. There's another button that makes you change players or something. All right, so then I get this button. There we go. Ah.
Yeah.
Of course I changed it, but then I just ran into something. So we'll try one more time and see what we can do here.
That's neat because it's sort of almost it's a puzzle game, obviously a puzzle game, but it's still a bit of an action game. It's kind of
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Boom. Oh yeah, then I gotta get this guy to get his home. Boom.
Cool.
There it is.
that's
So that's another stage clear. So that's Old Towers. So let's get out of this one.
yeah, that's
Um,
great.
Yeah, it's cool. It's really neat. I'm gonna do Super Painter, because again, it's another one of those puzzly.
Yeah, I've played a
platforming
lot
kind
of this
things.
game.
Yeah.
And I've never seen it before, so you got a
Yeah, so
combination of opinions over here on the side there.
I hadn't seen it until I played it on this cartridge, and I really liked it.
Yeah,
It's just
so
so
this,
simple. You just have to walk on the floor.
Yep. So this
Oh,
one
really?
is basically kind of like think like City Connection.
Yeah.
And only it's you're instead of a car, you're a platforming dude. And the good news is, unlike City Connection, even though I really love that game, your controls are a lot tighter in this game. Jumping and all that kind of stuff is a lot tighter. But yeah, I mean, you could play this for hours and hours and just get lost. It gets obviously harder as it goes along. There's a lot of them that are really, really tricky. You can get caught out there by having to make these like really awkward jumps in order to finish the level, and then be jumping into a platform and have to dodge the enemies too.
Some of them don't you like have to fall off the ledge, and then don't some of them you can go down, you can go past the bottom and end up back on the top, kind of like when you go left or right.
Yeah. It's so some of those levels, like they start getting a little confusing. You're like, wait, what am I supposed to do?
No,
I
almost.
went for it.
I just noticed these little cats have like robber mask on. I didn't notice that before.
Yeah, right. All right, so we're giving this one another whirl too before I hit the last game, as it is. If we've time traveled all the way through Friday into Saturday, but we're leaving Jeff behind. He's still trapped in Friday.
He is. We have three time zones covered here, don't we?
Yeah, he can't get out. Oh no!
I've already been I come in on Saturday, so
Yeah.
you started the stream on Friday, and I joined you on Saturday.
That's it. So that's Super Painter. Oh yeah, there's the dates right there, right? So 2018, that one was made.
That's pretty cool. That's a really neat game too.
So
Yeah, Old Towers 2019, Justice Duel 2019, and then of course you got the last game, which is going to be a Rich's pick, because if I don't pick it, people are just going to pull my Evercade fan card, and that's Tanzer 2018. It's this one's cool. I am so bad at this game though, like ridiculously bad at this game.
I'm still like bopping along to that popcorn music because that was awesome.
Oh, for the for Super Painter, yeah.
Was that what it was, or was it the towers?
this tower.
Oh, the tower one.
Yeah.
This
I
is
do
just
sound for hockey teams, and I have 3 different versions of popcorn that I play.
yeah. So this has like all of the Strider vibe ever.
Oh, nice.
This is one of my favorite parts about the Evercade. These games that I've never heard of,
Yeah,
and some of them are actually really, really good.
yeah, absolutely. Well, and I mean, there's so many people you talk to on any one of the chats, in any of the Evercade fans groups, and you'd be like, "Oh, cool. What's one of your favorite games?" I will guarantee you that half of the people you ask that question to will say Tanzer.
Okay.
And I mean, it's like a great like Twitch action game. It's just a really great romp. But like I said, I am immensely bad at those kind of things. There we go. Get through there. Go down. I'm actually surprised I made it out of that stage. So then we can give to the stone mutation. I don't think I have enough monies for any of this stuff, so we're just gonna hit start. Whoops.
So you power yourself up as you go through the game.
Yeah, you can get these different transmutations give you specific powers that you can use, like throwing star projectiles, fire power, stone power, replenishes energy, so you can get some more health. Because each level you go through, you don't get your automatic health. You actually have to purchase it. You can spend a thing to save the game. So I guess if you were playing in some kind of like other arcade mode, you would be able to do that. But of course, on the Evercade VS, I mean, why pay 500 coin to do that when you have a quick save right there? So, and then you just go on in and continue the journey.
Also, those flying faces were some pretty creepy.
Yeah, right.
There's a lot of creepy in this game.
Yes, I would agree.
Yeah. That's what makes it so likable, I think.
Yeah.
Even that first stage, some of the bosses they weren't really bosses, but some of the ones that you fought against were pretty neat little characters, you know. But
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, very, very, very cool. Very cool game. And definitely a Rich's pick. I mean, I guess, if you get this cartridge, I mean, all of them are really cool.
I had to look.
Yeah. Almost Hero, Coffee Crisis, Creeper Bros is okay. Little Medusa is okay. But yeah, I mean, Justice Duel, Old Tower, Super Painter, and Tanzer, definitely, for sure. Gotta do that. So let's go over to here and get me back over here for some wrap up action. That was that. That was Mega Cat Collection. On the end of every Fun for 5, what do I do is I look to see if I found the fun, and this indeed is a yes. The fun was found, as was just about every game that we played tonight.
Yeah,
all of the week's games, they were all fun for found. The fun was always found there, so it's good. It's good stuff.
I always said I loved the video I did last week about when I opened this up, the Mega Bundle. I said, here's a lot of games. The thing that's appealing about the Evercade, so many games that I'm not familiar with to learn and to experience, and that's one of them right there. So that's great. Thanks for showing me that, man.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for being here and hanging out. You and Jeff is awesome to be chilling with you guys.
Yeah, this is great, right?
On the channel. It's really cool. Open door all the time. Of course, you check out the general channel, and if you are a YouTuber friend, and you see that link pop on there, just hit it. Just hit the link and just drop by. Pete and Jeff did indeed bring the fun, Pete. That is correct.
And you took off before I could compliment you on your shirt.
Yes.
Right?
That's right. Yeah.
It was a beautiful shirt.
It was a beautiful shirt. I think I get another. Yeah. Yours and another one. I've got to get another one because they were down there.
We will get you one.
Oh, it's actually you. It's the two Pete's. It's you and Classic Gaming Fun Pete. And I had the real deal shirt for Classic Gaming Fun. You can't get that one anymore because DC got mad at him about the old diamond. Oh yeah, went after him on that. I was like, are you serious? It's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty nuts. Nice. Hey, how's it going? You've reached the end of our time traveling adventures, Michael. It's cool that you're here though. Thanks for joining in. But that is it, folks, for the Fun for 5 and the time travel adventure. I'm rapidly approaching needing sleep badly, so I can get up and do the Evercast tomorrow, which is cool. So once again, I thank everyone here for being here. Thanks everyone in the chat. Is this really it? Yes, it is going to be really it. We'll see you tomorrow, of course, for the Evercast, 11 a.m. EST. Do not miss it. It's going to be good. We're going over the Intellivision Collection 2. We get the middle 4 games in the row. That is Shark, Princess Quest, Frog Bog, and Snafu. So that's going to be good stuff going on there. Of course, we have the live Evercast score challenge. And I think the 2 that are battling it out is Old Towers and I can't remember. Is it Double Dragon 1 on Technos? I think is the other one that is going to be there. So we hope to see you then. And until next time, we will catch you all next time for some good times. I'm Rich. That's Jeff. That's Pete. And we will see you later. Take it easy, guys.
RTFC.baconicecream.com